And that's going to be a lot of therapy. That is going to be a lot of money in therapy. But being that she's in the military, I'm sure that would be covered on the show, right? But that is what she went through in order to even complete that mission, to get so deep and undercover and all that. That's going to be a lot of therapy, fam. All right, hey, what's going on, folks? We're going to talk about another episode, the finale of Lioness, Special Ops Lioness. And damn it, first of all, I need the higher ups to go ahead and have a kumbaya moment and come to some type of agreement with the writers and actors, who I do side with, by the way. Because damn it, I'm going to need them to work on season 2. Like, you can't end season. There has to be more to the story. This was such a dope episode. I was on the edge of my seat this entire finale, and let's just get into it. I just loved how, they had a plan, game plan. You had homeboy, what's his name, McManus, I believe. Everything was just so smooth, from the airport to transporting Cruz back into the compound and making it look normal. You know what I'm saying? That whole thing was dope. I'm gonna jump around. This was, I'm all over the place with it. I literally just finished watching it 5 minutes ago. But damn it. So we got that. I liked how, she, even despite seeing 8 hours worth of all this terrorist destruction, she still, from the moment she saw Alia, she still had feelings. You could tell her heart was still fluttering, all that type of stuff. She's showing Cruz all around the place where she's gonna stay at, all this type of jazz. And definitely her friends ain't like her. The mom was very disrespectful, just ignored the hell out of her. I was like, hot damn, just all that, you know what I'm saying? And I guess the first part that I was worried about watching this was Eshan, the soon-to-be husband. When he first was questioning Cruz, I'm thinking, oh, damn it, he knows. He somehow knows. But about the Marine stuff, I thought he found her out. But nah, he was definitely hip to the fact that they were sleeping with each other. You know what I'm saying? He wanted her, although he really did want her to leave for the sake of Alia. She was like, if she leaves, Alia ain't going to open her legs for me. All that type of, ignorant stuff that he was talking about. So, Cruz is staying. Her cover's not blown. If anything, Eshan is upset because he knows that Alia and Cruz had their little fling going on, behind the scenes affair. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, anxiety and worry for the main character averted for now, and the part that the most annoying thing in this entire episode for me are the higher ups that the Team Lioness team has to report to, with the secretary and all this other stuff, all the higher ups who are in the White House Situation Room. And I totally understand Byron's frustration, and I'm glad he was speaking up about it. It was like, yo, because I'm going too fast. Once again, a great finale. The higher ups are like, look, we need this dude alive. Pull your girl out, pull Cruz out. We don't need this anymore. And of course, when we get to the reason why, it's like, look, this guy dies, and then all of a sudden, oil prices are jacked up. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was just just going back to the show, I thought it was a very, just dope way that you see how the relationships of war and the economy to a certain degree is affected. It's like, dog, we killed this guy, and then all of a sudden the oil prices are like changing. So it's almost like it makes you wonder. It's like, okay, so why are we really fighting? So I thought we was fighting for like freedom and doing the right thing and all this, but really it's the economy. It has to do with economic change. You kill this guy, oil prices are jacked up, so they want to call this mission off. And once again, I really appreciate how Byron is like, look, if you wanted him off the, if you didn't want him dead, you should have taken him off the kill list. This guy's been on top of the kill list for years. And I think at some point later on in the episode, Caitlin, which I believe is Nicole Kidman's character, is like, look, we've been tracking this guy for 22 years. We're this close to nabbing him, yada, yada, yada. So it's like, dog. That's what annoyed me about the higher ups. I totally agree. If you didn't want him dead, you should have taken his ass off the kill list. Now we get this close to doing our damn job and risking our lives and all this type of jazz, and now you want us to. Anyway, I'm ranting. Another thing that I didn't agree. There was so many things I didn't agree with, but it was still a dope episode. Let me know your opinion if you see this video. I do understand that, if you're the spouse of someone in the military, a military spouse, yeah, like it takes a toll. The person is gone all the time, being overseas, this and the third. And in this case, Joe is gone a hell of a lot. Her daughter needs her, apparently is having night terrors now, this and the third. I get all that. I understand that, when you want to talk to your spouse because your child needs you, of course you're gonna call. But at the same time, it's like I'm at a occupation to where I could literally lose my life if I'm not focused. All right, I could literally. I'm in an occupation of taking bodies out. You know what I'm saying? And you want to call me with, hey, your daughter's, well, not even your daughter. The daughter's on the phone wishing mom to come home and all this type of stuff because she's having night terrors. I know it's a sad situation, but I don't consider that a big enough emergency to call me, moments before I'm about to do this dangerous ass mission. Like, as the father, you got to be like, look, I know it's tough. Let me just be here for you. Mom be doing some dangerous shit right now. Something, bro. But yeah, so it's like, I understand it's tough, but that's what you sign up for when you're a military spouse. That's just what it is. Yeah, that's literally what it is. You sign up for a military spouse. That's the type of responsibilities comes with it. You shouldn't just be calling people like that. Now the thing that did get me a little spooked though, we definitely see that Eshan was definitely so pissed off about the Cruz and Aaliyah thing. He does his own thing and does research, and now he definitely finds out that Cruz is military. Cruz is actually a Marine, and his first and extremely careless mistake was confronting a Marine, knowing damn well you have security that you could have just be like, yo, I need y'all to come with me. We got to confront a Marine. Like that big ass ball security, the guy was, in the scene the entire season. But now you want to just go ahead and confront Cruz by yourself, knowing that she's a Marine. And so I thought that was very dope. You see Cruz take out not only Eshan, but take out the target. And then, boy, the edge of my seat time, the rest of the way. Like, she's dodging gunfire. She is hauling ass barefoot. She hit that beacon. And first off, I am glad that there wasn't any time for somebody to just bomb the place, because that, and do the whole sacrifice thing. I'm glad the sacrifice option was off the table, because damn it, that's crazy. So yeah, so she's dodging gunfire, and right before the moment she gets cornered, we definitely see the rest of the crew come through, wipe out the guards. And I just thought it was a hell of an episode. And I have questions. Like, I want to know, should we get a season 2? I'm hoping we do. But should we get a season 2? Are we going to continue with this story and see what happens with, like, the, I guess, results of, like, the oil prices? Will there be, like, another form of terrorism from this, family or organization that comes up? Or will we just get, like, a completely different mission? I'm assuming it's the former. I'm assuming we're just going to continue with this story for season 2. Because there's still questions to be answered, right? I'm sure, like, the higher ups at the White House, somebody's going to get their ass chewed out, whether it's Byron, Caitlyn, or Joe. What's going to happen with Cruz? Like, does she really decide to quit? And that's going to be a lot of therapy. That is going to be a lot of money in therapy. But being that she's in the military, I'm sure that would be covered on the show, right? But that is what she went through in order to even complete that mission, to get so deep and undercover and all that. That's going to be a lot of therapy, fam. And so maybe, hopefully, they do that. I know a lot of shows have been taking the whole therapy route. Maybe we see Cruz attend some therapy sessions season 2. But once again, I'm just blabbing and ranting about how great this was. Again, I need the strike to end to some type of agreement, because I'm gonna need my Lioness to come back on. I'm gonna need them to, have this strike worked out so they can start working on season 2, should they decide to move forward with the season 2, because this was fire. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think it was careless for Eshan to just roll up there without security? What do you think? That's another thing. Like, what do you think Alia does from this point on? Does she face some type of punishment or consequence for literally bringing a mole into the family, and then all of a sudden her father's dead, her soon-to-be husband's dead? I need to know what's going on. So let me know what you guys think. If you have any predictions, love it or hate it, that's my review. Peace.